Oh, hey, there's Patty. Yeah, that music. Oh my goodness. I'm your film connoisseur, your film lover. I love films. And for over a year, I had been listening and waiting and watching to see if a film would appear, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then all of a sudden, there it was on Tubi. Klute. That's the name of the film. Klute, Klute. It's one of the best films I've seen. And it's from the early 70s, starring Jane Fonda. Yes, she won an Academy Award for it, and she's fabulous in it. She plays a call girl that's being stalked by one of her Johns, all right, who's already killed other people, all right? So there's nothing stopping him. And Clute is played by Donald Sutherland. The acting is fabulous. Roy Scheider. You have to watch it. The music itself. I'm getting chills just talking about it, listening to the music, okay? Then I saw another film recently on Tubi as well. It's a freebie on Tubi. It's called Capote. And yes, it's about Truman Capote, one of my all-time favorite writers. Two of them, best writers in the world, Tennessee Williams and Truman Capote. And you've got to see Truman Capote on the Johnny Carson show because he's one of the quirkiest people of all time. Seriously. So is Tennessee Williams, okay? And they were amazing writers. Now, actually, Tennessee Williams, the movie Capote takes place while he's writing about the film In Cold Blood. I don't know if you've ever seen it or heard about it or what it's about, but it's about a murder that took place many years ago in Kansas, back in the 50s, about the Clutter family. It's a very shocking murder, and he had seen an article in the newspaper, and he decided to write about it. He goes to Kansas, and they hadn't even found the people that had done it or the person who had done it yet. But he goes to Kansas, and while he's there, they find two men, and they're pretty sure that, because of the blood imprint, Perry Smith and Richard Hickok. And it is just so chilling. It really is. It's one of the best reads ever, but the film is so incredibly intense. I don't know if you've ever seen In Cold Blood. You must see it. It's very intense. It's in black and white, and it's done. Perry Smith is played by, guess, Robert Blake. Yes, he's fabulous in the film. I don't know if this was preparing him for further endeavors down the road. I'm not sure, but he's in it. He's excellent. It is so difficult to watch, but you have to see it. Really do. And that's the film Capote. That's when it takes place, when he's actually writing the book. It took years for him to do this. Okay, and he went back and forth to Kansas, interviewed the men, and he actually bonded with Perry Smith because he had such a bad childhood, and he felt pretty sorry for him. Now, it's hard to believe because the murders were so horrendous, but that's what happened. And in the end, Perry Smith, now I don't even know if this actually happened, but it shows in the film that he was really asking Truman Capote to please be there, and yes, they were executed. And that's hard to watch as well. And you do see it in both films. So chilling, so difficult to watch. And they have him in the film Capote actually being there at the execution, which Capote was not. He did not actually go to the execution. That bothers me. I don't think you should ever try to change history, even if it is maybe less significant than other portions of history, but I just don't think you should. Even though Quentin Tarantino did, and the Hollywood film, about the Manson murders, he did change it, but it was so outlandish and ridiculous that you knew it wasn't true, anyway, most people know about the Manson murders. So those are my suggestions, and also In Cold Blood. Now that's not on TV. I don't know where you can find that. But I do think you should watch it and see it, and it'll take you back to a piece of history that's really, really shocking and out there. And by the way, his assistant is an actress. I don't know, Catherine Keener. It just came to me. Really good actress. She was in the 40-Year-Old Virgin, but she plays a character who's his assistant. And I kept wondering, is she like somebody? Do I know this? And I think I must have known it. I looked it up. It was actually Harper Lee. Was his assistant, who, by the way, wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. Heard of it? Seen the movie with Gregory Peck? Yeah. And she was his assistant before her book was published. And it actually was published during the time she was going back and forth, being his assistant while he was writing In Cold Blood. So you have to see these films. Films are wonderful. And actually, another little tidbit is that Truman Capote wrote, and you probably already know this, but Breakfast at Tiffany's, okay? One of my all-time favorite films. I love it. One of the best or all-time best endings ever in film history. Lovely ending. So touching, sweet, beautiful, all right? And you know what? He wrote it for Marilyn Monroe. He didn't write it for Audrey Hepburn. He wrote it for Marilyn Monroe. I'm not sure why she couldn't do it. She may have died before it was, begun shooting, or maybe she was doing something else. I can't remember. But Audrey Hepburn took over and did a fabulous job. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I love films. I hope you do too, because films take you away to a different place. They make you feel. They make you think. They're wonderful. Not all films. There's some pretty bad films out there, but these are some of the better ones, okay? Let me know what you think, and you may have already seen them. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, those are my films for the week, or for the rest of the month, okay? Let me know. Love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.